Let's hear it from Moon Deck, everybody. His name is Moon Deck, and he's not wearing a space helmet or nothing. It's crazy. Nothing? Okay. Look, I think it's a crazy name. Anyway, look. He's one plaid shirt away from looking like he kayaked here with a boat full of wolf pelts. Like, he looks... Anyway. They serve these here, evidently. I just said, hey, can I just have your cheapest beer? And then the waiter led me out to his car and opened the trunk. It's a great decision. Pinky up. That's the key to a good 40. Hey, people. My name's Nariko Ott, and that name sucks. Start there, I guess. The name doesn't suck exactly. I just shouldn't have it. I shouldn't have the name Nariko, because Nariko is a Japanese name, and my family is what I like to call bacon ranch white. Super white, like DUI on a jet ski white. Soups Blanco, you know what I'm talking about? Real white. Acknowledge the fucking weird ass name, thank you, Lifehack. That fucking ruled. You guys know about Lifehack, by the way? Anybody know about Lifehack? A couple people remember a thing from 5 years ago. Look, if you guys don't know, Lifehack is this like this thing online. It's just a computer meme. Hey, computer meme. Hi, I'm 85 years old. I just said computer meme out loud. What the fuck? I can't get on CompuServe. What the fuck? For real? Anyway. So it's this computer meme, and the thing is, it's basically this thing online. It's a bunch of like time-saving tips and stuff, and like how to like live your life more efficiently. But a lot of what it is how not to throw away your garbage. Is basically how it breaks down. Have you ever checked it out? It's basically like, hey, did you know you can take your Chinese food container, fold it on down, make a little serving platter out of it? How does that sound? I'm like, wow, now my meal's not sad at all. You did it. Thank you, Lifehack. Are you serious? That's your move? Like, who am I going to show that to? A date? For real? Like, I'm going to be like, and voila. Poverty origami for you. The only reason I bring it up is because I was hanging out with a friend of mine, and we ordered a pizza. The pizza came. He goes, hey, check out what I learned on Lifehack. And he tore the lid of the pizza box off and used it as a plate. And that's it. I'm like, that's not a life hack, that's a hobo tip. Are you serious? That's your move? I'm like, hey, did you know you can use your shirt as a napkin? Life hack. Hey, you search a stranger's ashtray long enough, there's still some pretty good cigarettes in there. Life hack. They can't charge you rent if you sleep in the woods. Life hack. It's crazy. I realized, like, later on, like, I was thinking about it, I'm like, you know, if you're like life hacks are just regular people. Like, if you're like a hyper-wealthy person, you don't need a life hack. You don't need to better yourself at all. You can just be a piece of shit your whole life. You won already, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna take some Vicodin and pass out on my Ferrari. I win. Who gives a shit? A life hack for rich people is going to sound a little different. Like, we got it, right? It's going to be like, hey, buy a P.O. box in Belize and you don't have to pay taxes anymore. Wealth hack. It's going to be like, hey, get little kids to work in your factory. They'll sign whatever you put in front of them, idiots. Wealth hack. Don't, aw, it's real. Anyway, so, don't buy an iPhone. I don't know what to tell you. That one's fun for me. And look, there was a life hack that really got to me, like it really rung true for me. And it was this guy. He was just like, hey, next time you're posing for a photograph, squint, and your smile will seem more sincere. I'm like, thanks, Dexter. For real, that's your move. Is approximating human emotion. That's your life hack. For real. Like, when I'd be like, hey, speak confidently, make lots of eye contact, and they'll always put the lotion in the basket. Life hack. crazy. I'm in a relationship and it's working out. I don't know. Magic. I don't know how that works exactly. Here's my deal. My girlfriend works at the coffee shop next to my work, right? And here's my deal. I have this personal policy where I don't like to hit on a lady at her job. That's like my own personal thing, right? Especially somebody that works in like customer service, right? Because you have to realize you're one of 15 dudes that day that walked in and was like, she smiled at me and gave me correct change. Come on, penis, it's our big break. Don't do that. Wait outside. You know what I'm saying? Like be... Don't do that. Don't wait outside. I always feel like the need to be like, please, because I know there's going to be one guy in the crowd be like, okay, got it, yeah, got it. Wait in the rain outside in the shadows. I got it. Thank you, comedy man. Do not do that. I asked this girl out, and she said, yeah, I don't know why. We see what we have here. And we went on a date. The date went really well, and I'm driving her home after the date, and I started thinking to myself, I'm like, hey, maybe bring a little kiss goodnight, you know? Like, that's where I've read this happens. This is gonna be nice, right? And I'm driving here, and I look over, and I can tell she's thinking the exact opposite of what I'm thinking. So hard. Now, it's all with body language, so I'm gonna see if you can pick up on it, right? So I'm here, my hands are at 10 and 2, I'm driving, safety, right? Blood alcohol at 0.07, people. Safety. And, okay, so I'm driving. She's over here in the passenger seat, pressed all the way against the glass, like she's in an upside down boat, and here's all the air pressed up against it. There's no kiss goodnight. The second this car gets under 6 miles an hour, she's tucking and rolling. She does not want to be here at all. And so I see that, I'm like, oh my god, this date went shitty as hell. I don't know what I did wrong. But I see that, and for whatever reason, what leaves my mouth as we pull up to her house was, can I get a hug? What? Little rapey of me in that moment. She clearly does not want a hug at all. Even a little bit. I got the hug, no big deal, but I'm just saying, I felt bad about it later. And look, no, it's fine. Because she hit me up like the next day, was like, hey, do you want to go on another date? I'm like, I don't learn from my mistakes either. Let's do it. That sounds good. Sounds great. So we go on another date, and the next date she's like, hey, I'm sorry about how that last date ended. It ended a little awkward. I'm sorry. And I'm like, you know what? I wasn't gonna bring it up, but I kind of did. You know. And she goes, look, it only ended awkwardly because I'm gay. Oh, not awkward at all. Now you did it. Perfect second date conversation to have with somebody. Let them know the whole thing was a big waste of everyone's time and a clever ruse for everybody. Like, just fucked up. Like, so we've been dating for 2 years now, and it's been weird. Look, it's not for me to understand. I'm just glad to be involved. It's nice. Name a time when love isn't weird. You know what I'm saying? The thing is like, here's the deal though. If you're dating somebody and they identify a different way, like, maybe before you, and it's got to be extra weird for them. Can you imagine dating somebody and all of a sudden you just love the opposite genitals you've always liked? It's got to be weird, right? So here's the deal. If you're gonna date somebody and then they and you realize that they kind of feel differently with you than other people, don't just right after sex apologize real hard. That's gonna be weird for both of you. Here's the deal. We're having sex and I pulled out and came on her leg. That's my move, by the way. No one steal it. That's the Nariko Ott. That's my move. It's my hot jam. Look, okay. You yell my name when you do it. Look. So cool to come to a new town and say crazy shit. Anyway. So I pulled in and I came on her leg, and immediately I'm like, I'm so sorry, that's just what those do. What? I know you never come in contact with like a textbook or a rumor or seen the end of most porn. But that's how it is. There's with some sad, wet confetti. That's just how it goes. It's the celebration. Like somebody left some like wedding rice in the rain at the end. That's how it happens. I'm gonna go out on this. We're very happy. Look, so I'm fascinated by the names of things, right? Because I was named so crazy. I'm fascinated by what we call stuff. And I was recently driving up to Seattle, and just outside of Chehalis, Washington. And if I'm pronouncing the name of that city wrong, who gives a shit, right? Who gives a shit? Who fucking cares? Nice try. I don't care. So just outside of Chalupa, Washington, there's this. There's this little store you can see right off the I-5. It's called Mattress Ranch. You guys ever seen it? Whatever. It's got a bunch of fucking farm animals around it and stuff. And when you think about the name of that store, it's a cute name for a store, right? Mattress Ranch. Yeehaw. It's cute. But if you think about it like it's the name of an actual salad dressing, that's super fucking gross. Mattress Ranch sounds like a horrifying euphemism for cum. It sounds terrible. If you saw it in the store, it'd be Newman's Own Mattress Ranch. It's the only dressing you never want to spit out. Flavor you can detect with a black light. Mattress Ranch. Just look for the bottle with the happy, sleepy boyfriend on it. I think so. Ready to Nariko Ott.